What's up, everybody? It's BB, and we're about to break down a big decision for anyone starting an online business. You know that thing everyone and their grandma seems to be doing these days? We're talking Shopify versus WooCommerce, two of the biggest names in the game. Choosing the right platform can feel like trying to pick a phone these days. There are a ton of options, all claiming to be the best. Do you go for the sleek, all-in-one experience, or the one that gives you more control, but maybe requires a bit more tech know-how? That's what we're here to figure out. We'll be diving deep into the features, the ease of use, how much they'll cost you, and even the support you get, so you can decide which one deserves that coveted add to cart click for your online store. Today we're diving into the ultimate showdown between two of the most popular e-commerce platforms, Shopify and WooCommerce. We'll compare their features, ease of use, pricing, and more to help you decide which one is the best fit for your online store. First up, we've got Shopify, and let me tell you, this one's been making waves in the e-commerce world. Think of Shopify as the iPhone of online stores. It just works. You get everything you need in one place. Hosting, design templates, payment processing, you name it. It's like walking into a fully stocked store ready to open for business. Now let's talk about ease of use. Shopify is seriously user-friendly. Even if you're not a tech wizard, you can navigate the platform, customize your store, and start selling without breaking a sweat. Their drag-and-drop interface is intuitive, and they've got tons of help articles and tutorials if you ever get stuck. And speaking of getting stuck, Shopify's customer support is top-notch. They've got 24/7 support via phone, email, and live chat, so you can always get help when you need it. It's like having a tech-savvy friend on speed dial, ready to troubleshoot any issues. But let's get down to brass tacks. How much is this all going to cost you? Shopify offers different pricing plans, starting at around $29 per month for the basic plan. Now, that might seem a bit steep compared to some other options out there, but remember, you're getting that all-in-one package. You don't have to worry about finding separate hosting, security certificates, or any of that jazz. It's all handled for you. Plus, Shopify has a massive app store where you can find tons of add-ons and integrations to extend the functionality of your store. Want to integrate with social media? There's an app for that. Need advanced analytics? There's an app for that too. It's like having a whole ecosystem of tools at your fingertips. Now, it wouldn't be a fair review if we didn't talk about some potential drawbacks. One thing to keep in mind is that Shopify has transaction fees on top of their monthly plans. So, every time you make a sale, Shopify takes a small cut. It's usually a small percentage, but it's something to factor into your overall costs. Another thing is that while Shopify's templates are great for getting started, they can feel a bit limiting if you want complete control over your store's design. You can customize them to a certain extent, but if you're a coding whiz who wants to build everything from scratch, Shopify might feel a bit restrictive. Overall, Shopify is like that reliable friend who's always got your back. It's easy to use, packed with features, and their support is excellent. If you're looking for an all-in-one solution that just works, Shopify is definitely worth considering. Now let's move on to the contender in the other corner, WooCommerce. This one's a bit different from Shopify. Think of WooCommerce as the Android of e-commerce platforms. It's open source, which means it's free to use, and you have a ton of flexibility to customize it to your heart's content. But with great power comes, well, you know the saying. WooCommerce requires a bit more technical know-how to set up and manage compared to Shopify. You'll need to find your own hosting, install WordPress, and get your hands a little dirty with the technical stuff. Now, don't let that scare you off just yet. While WooCommerce might have a steeper learning curve, it also gives you unparalleled control over your online store. You can customize literally everything from the design to the functionality. If you can dream it, you can probably build it with WooCommerce. And because it's open source, there's a massive community of developers and users who contribute to its growth. This means you've got access to a wealth of free and paid plugins and themes to extend your store's functionality. It's like having a whole army of developers at your disposal. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, pricing. While WooCommerce itself is free, you'll still need to factor in the costs of hosting, a domain name, security certificates, and any premium plugins or themes you decide to use. So while it might seem cheaper up front, those costs can add up over time. Another thing to consider is that WooCommerce doesn't offer the same level of hand-holding as Shopify. While there's a ton of documentation and community support available, you're ultimately responsible for managing your own store. So, If you're not comfortable troubleshooting technical issues or dealing with hosting providers, WooCommerce might not be the best fit. But for those who crave control and flexibility, WooCommerce is a dream come true. You can create a truly unique online store that's tailored to your specific needs. And with a little bit of technical know-how, you can build something truly special. So there you have it. Shopify and WooCommerce, two e-commerce giants, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Shopify is like that sleek, all-in-one gadget that just works, while WooCommerce is like a powerful computer that you can customize to your heart's content. Ultimately, the best platform for you depends on your specific needs and preferences. If you're looking for ease of use, all-in-one convenience, and excellent support, Shopify is a solid choice. But if you crave control, flexibility, and don't mind getting your hands a little dirty with the technical stuff, WooCommerce is the way to go. Now, I want to hear from you. Which platform do you prefer and why? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more epic tech showdowns. Peace out.